Yo, Cultural Confederates, happy Halloween, everybody. So it's going to be a grab bag tonight. We've got to talk about Trump and this garbage truck photo op. Of course, this on the heels of Biden calling all you MAGA supporters out there garbage, calling you trash. Now, I did a video about this last night, what you MAGA supporters should do, and I'm an independent voter. But that's not right, man. That's not right to call half the country garbage on a Zoom call. And did you see where Biden was nibbling on kids today? It was really weird. He was eating their feet. Halloween. So I got some poll numbers for you. CNN survey by the SSRS, or is it a secret Nazi plot? And then we'll have some pieces of music that you can choose for a Halloween party if you haven't had your Halloween party tonight. My personal favorite. But I think what you should really do, if Joe Biden wants to call you trash out there, all you MAGA supporters should send him your garbage, send him your trash, literally. Bags and bags of it, and dump it on the White House front lawn. We should have garbage pride flags. So if you're new to the channel, no fancy graphics, epic soundtracks, pretty boy camera angles, achieving my smartphone, the news of the day, and this mission, this crusade to preserve great art, music, history, and culture. Now, I don't put a lot of faith in these polls. I'm just going to give you the numbers that are out there, because we're really not going to know until election night what's going on here. Until that final vote is counted, we're not going to know who's going to win. And there's talk about certain states, I think like Pennsylvania, possibly Michigan, where they're not going to have their results until like a week later. But it's really going to come down to the Electoral College, I think in December and going into January. Now, if Trump wins, are the Democrats going to pull a January 6th? So let's get to these CNN numbers, survey numbers, by the SSRS, a secret Nazi plot against MAGA and Trump. So according to these polls here, these surveys, it says Trump leads by 1 point in Georgia, Harris ahead by 1 point in North Carolina, 48 to 47%, respectively, depending on the state. Also showed that 59% in Georgia and 52% in North Carolina have already cast their vote. Regarding the black vote here, it says voters in these states, North Carolina, Georgia, it says here that 78% favor Harris. I believe it's 19% favor Trump. And in Georgia, it's 84%. So in North Carolina, 78% going for Harris, 19% for Trump. Now, these are likely black voters, so they haven't cast their vote yet. But 84% in Georgia to Trump's 13%. Among white college voters in these states, too, they're focusing on these two surveys, or these surveys here, focused more on Georgia and North Carolina. Been a lot of talk about what could happen in those two states. But it says that Harris has what is it there? That Harris, I think, is at 39% here, 55%. Well, I think it's Trump's 39% and Harris's 55%. In the North Carolina, you've got 53 to 42%. So you see these numbers are all over the place. And then there are reports out there that Harris is up by 6 points in Wisconsin, 5 points, I think, in Michigan. Some oddball number. Something like, I think it's like 42% to 57%. As I said, who can rely on these polls? They're all over the place. Done by how many different people? So getting to my pieces of music for Halloween, if you haven't had a Halloween party yet, don't know what to choose. How about Franz Liszt, the Faust Symphony, the Pizza Waltz, If you like jazz, like me, Bob James, Nightcrawler, Joe Sample, Bones Jive, Cal Jader, Sold Out, and Soul Sauce. You can choose Glinka's Waltz Fantasy in G minor. You always have to have Bach's Prelude and Fugue in D minor. And then Lubeck's Preludium in C minor. Henry Mancini's Robin's Nest. So just my suggestions tonight for pieces of music that you can choose. Oh, Sasson's Danse Macabre. Some of the standards that you always hear around that time or this time of year. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, just a grab bag tonight. If you did, you know what to do. You can follow me at Instagram, hashtag Jason Composes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can go to X, Culture Confederacy, at Culture Confed 1 on X. Now you can find me at Substack. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out. Stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a great Halloween. Take care.